Hello everyone, and welcome back to yet another episode of Contractors in Brazil. Oh yes, and today we are back, and it is in March now. March 1, first 2 weeks, first half of March. And we are heading up to our wheat field, I think this is. Yes, we did do this wheat last time, I think. Yes, wheat is growing, but as you can see, it's got weeds in it again. So even though we raked it the last time, we didn't get enough of them off. So we are going to run around here and take out all of these weeds and discuss what happened between episodes. So as you can see, our money up in the top right is doing quite well. We are up to 307,000, which is actually really good, and that is on course with what I'm hoping we can spend on some new equipment in the coming months, depending on what comes up for sale and what we actually need. But yes, the reason we are now on $307,000 is because of this. Yes, you should see come up now a screenshot with an assortment of contracts. I think we must have done about 10 or 11, I can't remember offhand. It might even have been an even dozen. But yes, we did an entire load of contracts, mix of fertilising, ploughing, cultivating, seeding as well, and planting. So we've got a good variety of tasks done for the local farmers. And yeah, we are in March. So we worked into the night all through the rest of February. And here we are now with a pretty tasty payout indeed. So what we've got, and I actually forgot to set the worker going, so we might actually do that quick. I think there is a worker prepared in a field. Let's have a look. Where are we? Workers. Yes, we have this one here. So we are going to telecommunicate into that worker and see what they're doing. Ah, yes, here we are. And the worker is now going and working happily away here on field 44. This is a ploughing job that we have going. We just have the one worker at the moment, and today it's this chap, and he is ploughing away. He's got his course set up there in his thing, and yes, this will be chuntering away quietly in the background. So now we shall cancel the telecommunication link and jump back to our tractor. Alright, here we are again doing our weeding. Yes, so what else have we got on the cards today? Well, that ploughing contract is going to take a while, and once we've finished with this, we are driving down to, you might have seen it briefly on the map, we've got our harvester set up, ready and waiting to start on some contracts, because an assortment of bean harvests all turned up at once down in the field 55, 56 kind of area. Now I think we've got field 51 and 56 at the moment. I shall pop out and check here in just a second. We'll have a look at the menus and see, because we'll need to check on the weeding as well. Make sure we are getting all these weeds. And we definitely seem to be, so far as I can tell. We're giving it a good solid rake here. Yes, but you can never be too sure with these weeds. At some point we are, once we've got a little bit more money in, he says sitting on 300 grand already. Once we get a little bit more cash, we are going to get some sort of spraying system, be it mobile or... that's a bit patchy there. Yeah, be it mobile or one on the back of the tractor. Something that we can basically spray herbicide with. because then we can, if we get something with the See and Spray fancy John Deere Weed Tech stuff in it, then we'll be able to just poof away all these weeds, and that will be glorious. But it won't be using too much herbicide, which is also a good thing, because that's good for the environment, kids. Less chemicals going down is a good thing. Okay, so we've got just this little ride back up here. Yeah, I think that's where we're pulling the weeds out, I guess. Or just patchy seeding or something. Who knows. So long as it grows and we get to harvest it, that's what counts. Okay, so let's get that folding. We'll pop off to the side here and have a look at that. What is this one? Where are we? Oh yeah, we are up here. So let's see, how are we for the weeds? Oh, we missed one little patch just down there. I'll go take those out in a second. What was the other thing I was going to look at? Oh, contracts, yes, that was it. Let's see, where are we? We have 51 and 52. Okay, so that must mean 55, I think, was available. Not 55, because that's potatoes. 56. Okay, yeah, so 56 is down in that same region. If I pop this up and zoom out a bit. Yeah, we've got our harvester down there, ready and waiting. I thought we had that contract for field 56 already, but we have not. So we've got 51. Hang on. That's weird. It's got a patch there that wasn't that was rolled. How strange. But yes, so we've got 51 and 52 down there to harvest. Those are black bean fields, and then if we can get 56 on the way back, that would be fine, depending on when our ploughing worker finishes there. But yeah, there should hopefully be some more coming up. Soybeans 45 and 46. Yeah, we'll see how that goes, but that is something we're going to worry about later on, because we've got contracts that we need to do right now. But yeah, let me find that little patch of weeds that I'd missed. Can I see it there? I think that might be it right there. I think there was one up at the top here too that we missed right on the edge of the field. Double check in the old menus. Okay, we've got that bit from there. Yeah, it's just a tiny little bit right up at the just before the tip, as it were. Ah, there it is. Gotcha. Okay. Now we are going to take this back to the farm, trying not to clobber the power poles, telephone lines, whatever they are. And yeah, then we're going to grab the lorry and head down to our harvester's area and get set up with the harvesting, because that will probably take some time. And oh yes, that's the other thing, we've got prickly pear sales coming up soon as well. Hopefully we will be able to get to those this episode. Where do I want to leave this? Looks like it needs a bit of repair work done, so we'll drop it off over here. Okay. Leave that there. And what was the other thing? I think we brought over the diesel. Did we? Or did we not? I can't remember. Where is it? Oops, gone too far. Diesel. Oh no, it's still over there. For some reason I thought we brought the diesel back, but no, we have not. Which is fine. We've still got a little bit here. Where is it? Yeah, we've got 500 litres in this mobile tank, and then 127 still in there, so that's fine. Let's have a look at this jobby. It needs a wash and a bit of a repair, or the trailers maybe. Well, let us run through and just make sure the cab is repaired properly. And of course I went and parked the blooming tractor right in the way, didn't I? Well, maybe I can just do it if I'm careful this way. Park just there. It needs a tiny bit of repair. $21, we can do that. That's 400. We might as well do all of it. Not too expensive. Get it all back up to par. And now we just have to get out of here in a fairly reasonable way. Lovely. Okay. Well, that got us out of there. And now we're just going to head over to that field. Now it is going to be a bit of a drive, so what I shall do is, I mean, we could drive down, I suppose. We've got some fields here that might be coming up for harvesting soon. I think that's soybean there. Yeah, but yes, our plans, generally speaking, the sugarcane is coming up fairly soon. So we're basically going nuts on the contracts, doing as many of them as we can to make sure we've got enough money for the new sugarcane equipment that I want, and hopefully anything else that pops up on sale. Because after getting that tractor the other time, and the seeder as well, I'm hoping we get some more bargains come along. Because there are obviously some other things that we are going to need. Now I do have my eye on a plough, potentially, which is about 20 grand, I think, which would be for the new tractor. It's a great big hefty 6 or 7 metre jobby that requires a lot of horsepower to go, but that big tractor should be able to pull it, hopefully. And yeah, there's a trailer we're going to need to pick up as well for the sugarcane harvester. And a few little odds and ends. Going to need to get our hands on a... I've gone the wrong way. Bum. Let's sneak through the trees here. Don't do this, kids. This is not what you're supposed to do. Off-roading in a grain carting lorry thing. But yeah, there's the road. Oh, and there's our harvester too. Yes, I parked it here because we thought we were going to be doing this field up here. But never mind. Yeah, so I'm going to run down to field 51. It's just a bit further here. Yeah, lovely landscape up here. Very, very nice this side of the map. A little bit hilly, a little bit flat on the top areas, but which way around here? We're going to need to take a right. Yes. But yeah, I'll get everything situated and see you back once we are harvesting. Alrighty, we are back, and we are in field 51, getting on with this lovely black bean harvest. Now, I'm not sure quite how well these are going to yield, but it's not our field, so most likely what we'll do is just sell whatever's left over from these harvests straight away. Yeah, we could hang on to it until next season when it sells really good again, but I think at the moment having the extra income in right now would probably be useful. It might not be much, but you know, every little bit counts. And there's a few odds and ends I was looking at too, equipment wise. I know I keep sort of banging on about it, but there is stuff that we still need. At least some point before the next harvest, or at least by the next harvest, we will need to get a stone picker for our fields, because we do have a few stones in them, particularly the field that we're using for corn right now, the one over near the biodiesel plant. That has a lot of medium and large stones in it that we really should do with getting picked out, so we'll get something to do that. Luckily, what I've got my eyes on is a front loader attacher. It's like a bucket sort of thing that can pick up stones as well. It's got special scrapey bits on it that sort of filter the stones out as you drive over the dirt and everything. So we'll look at getting that. That's pretty cheap though, it's only like a couple of grand I think, if I remember rightly. But still, you know, if we buy it now it might turn out that either one comes up on sale before we need it, or we'll be like a grand short on what we need to get for the sugar harvest. But yeah, we'll see. And I haven't forgotten about the loan that we've still got outstanding. We do need to pay some of that back, so depending on what happens with the sugarcane equipment, around about that time, I think it's been about coming up to a year now, possibly. I mean, I'm sure we've been down here over a year working on things, but we've been paying the loan interest rather than making any substantial payments on the loan itself. So, yeah, well, we're 20% complete through with this field already. That's not bad. But the sun is going down. So, we may well have to pick this up again in the... Oh, crikey. Suddenly darkness arrived. Well, let's turn the lights on. We can still harvest into the dark a little bit. We've got our other contract going on as well. That's probably about 60-70% through, I think. At some point I do want to upgrade this harvester as well. It's done us good for a lot of harvesting, but I think we can find something a bit better. Not a lot, it doesn't have to be massively bigger or anything, but there's a couple of sort of New Hollands. I think there's a New Holland and a case that I've been looking at that are potential ones. They're not too expensive. I think the combines themselves are about 130, 150 grand each, something like that. But we will need to probably get new headers as well. Although these ones, the ones we've got for this, should work on them. And it might not, because obviously this is a Massey Ferguson header, so the sort of attachments, the wiring, the PTO and whatnot might be a little bit different. So we'll have to see, because we're probably looking again at another 20-30 grand each for new headers. Obviously we'll sell this. Well, will we sell this though? Do we need to sell this? Because we could use this for small jobs or for our little fields. We could leave it somewhere. We'll have a think about that and see how we go, but that's definitely a further into the future thing. But since we're on a straight bit, I'm going to check on the price of prickly pears, because if I can find the prices, we need to keep an eye on them now, because I think March is the top month for selling. Oh no, it's April. Okay. Oh, cracky. Whoa, we're about to run out of field. Crumbs. Oh, okay. I see what happened. We ran out of stuff to do, and suddenly it sped up because it automatically turned off the thresher there, so the harvester head. Oh, that was lucky that I stopped to check that. That could have gone horribly wrong. Okay, so we'll unload this in the back here. But yes, as I was saying, the price of the prickly pear. April is going to be the high month, which is going to be 2,273 per 1,000. And I mean, it's already 1,900, so we'll see how it goes. Maybe in the second half of March, perhaps towards the end of March too, we might find we can actually up and sell them quick, because harvesting calendar, April is the start of sugarcane season. Now, depending on what happens, we should hopefully be buying a harvester then, although I may wait until our fields specifically are ready, but we shall see there, because if we wait, then there's always a chance something will pop up on sale. Not that I'm specifically waiting for that. If we've got the cash on hand to actually afford one, and it's time, then we're going to get it, because we need it. And hey, it'd be nice to have something new for a change, because we don't get a lot of new stuff around here, or at least we haven't been lately. But yeah, cool, I drove quite a distance before I'd realised. Should have been paying attention to how full we are. But yeah, it's really starting to get dark now, isn't it? Well, in that case, we shall continue working a little bit further, but most likely we'll pick it up again back in the back end of March 2, when there's some more sunlight, so that you can see exactly what's going on. And yeah, we might get this field done tonight and then pick it up tomorrow, March 2, for the next field, or some combination of things like that. But yes, nonetheless, I shall see you when the sun is back up. Okay, the sun is up and we are back. Yes, now, as you can see by the time in the top corner there, the sun has been up for quite some time. It is now just past 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But we were harvesting late into the night and ran into some rain, and then we picked it up again this morning for a bit after the rain had finished. Or I think the rain stopped overnight and then started again early in the morning, and we got a bit of a go, or we got on the go about 8 o'clock, I think it was, 8:30, something like that. So we've got, let's see, we've got both fields harvested, and in the truck right now, we've got one in the front and one in the back, contracts-wise. This one down here, I think, is for field 51, I think. It should be field 51, the one that's in the back here. You make sure I'm on the correct, yeah, we are on the correct trailer. So, yes, contracts-wise, we are here. Oh, we completed the ploughing job on field 44, so we'll cash that one in. And we've got these two harvesting jobbies now. So I'm going to dump the rear trailer into here, and we should see what contract it goes for. And whatever's left out of this trailer, we will just sell straight away. But it should be... oh yeah, it's that one, field 51. Okay. That is perfectly fine, so we'll get that. Get that all plonked in. Fantastic, and we got another just under £2,000 bonus for that. Okay, so let's cash out that contract as well. We've still got the materials for field 52 to harvest. And we are going to get... where was that other harvesting one? Not that one. That's potatoes. Was it potato? Yeah. Sadly, we can't... well, I mean, we could get that one, but we're not going to. We're going to get this one, field 56. That is black bean as well, so we'll accept that one. I don't... were there any other big contracts up? Not yet. However, this one's 36 and 54. Let's have a quick... oh no, it's not those ones, it's cultivating that we'd want if we were going to do any massive fields. They're all about the same. Well, let's see. Fertilising, any good fertilising jobs on the go? £6,000 for field 8, we'll take that one. And how much other space? Oh, we've got 3 contracts now already. That is perfect. So, the next thing we are going to do is head back to the fields where we left the combine, and potentially make a trip all the way back up to the, to our yard area, because it's getting to be about that time we're going to want to sell the, what's that stuff? The prickly pears, yes. Because they have been increasing in price steadily since we got up in March 2. I think as we are progressing towards the end of March, the beginning of April, that price is going to top out fairly nicely. So if I scoot up here quick, prickly pears are currently 2,248. Avoid that car. I totally saw that there. Yes, but yeah, they've still got a little bit of a way to go, I think. But either way, we do still have a harvesting job we can do. And I'm going to take a left here. Try not to tip over the lorry, that'd be awkward. Yeah, so we got that field fertilising contract we can get on with as well, and we'll get this one down here done also, or not, because it's starting to rain. Fantastic. How absolutely delightful. Thank you very much, Mr. Weather, for raining on our parade. Oh, that's delightful. Okay, so we're not going to be harvesting field 56 right now, which is perfectly fine then. So I guess what we'll do is head back to the farm, and we'll drop this thing off here, this trailer here. Great demand at cooperative. It's probably nothing we've got, but we'll have a look anyway. See what is cooperative wanting. It's probably going to be like wheat or something. Getting up there. Oh, there it is. Hay! Ah, fantastic. Sadly, we have no hay. I mean, to be honest, we don't really have anything that we could sell at those, but, you know, it's always nice to check. Oh, yep, 22.51. Now, it says April is going to be 22.73, so we might look for it to get to 2300 and then sell. But we shall see. So, yeah, we can't do anything much else here at the minute because of the rain. Hopefully that's not going to last too long. I hope. So what we shall do then is have a quick look at the shop, because something interesting had come up that I was going to buy after we'd done some contracts. Because where is it now? I had a look earlier and saw it. Oh, there's some more things here. That's interesting. A silo, an HKL silo full of wheat. Interesting. Can't do anything with that, but I can't even see it. It's so huge. But yeah, that's actually on sale. So if there was a high demand, great demand for wheat, we could technically have got that and sold the wheat from inside of it. Might have been a bit of a cheeky move, but yes, this was what I was actually looking at. This Case IH disc harrow cultivatory thing. I think it was a disc harrow. Certainly looks like a disc harrow, but it's 9.8 meters. It says it only requires 180 horsepower, which seems a bit suspicious to me. I would have expected it to be at least over 200, but we're not going to complain, because it comes in IKR yellow. I'm not sure what that is. It might be some sort of export brand colour. IKR? I'm not sure. International something maybe. Who knows? But we are going to get it looking like that, because it kind of goes with the tractor, although I think the tractor's green. But hey ho, £5 for a 9.8 metre disc harrow, you cannot beat that. So we're going to purchase that. So that is up at the old shop now, and ready and waiting for us. Let's see, we don't need another bale grab. We don't need that John Deere. Nice though it would be. It's quite a chunky tractor. I don't think we really need too much in the way of large tractors. Mediums maybe. Although we did buy that massive tractor obviously. But where was it? Yes, it was a disc harrow. Shallow cultivation. But that will be great. That will mean we can do bigger fields quicker. We can get some stuff turned around, and oh yeah, let's check on the weather. It is likely to... oh, it's only a fairly light shower. Okay. Well, in that case, what we shall do is go back down to... wait, no, it's up here. I went far too far past it. Prickly pears. Yes, they are going to have to raise up in price for a bit. So I am going to run in the rain. I'm going to hide under a tree for a minute. No, I'm not, because that's not the smartest place to hide in a rainstorm. I'm going to leg it back to our yard, maybe get the fertiliser spreader up, ready for action on field 8, get that done, see if we need to load anything else into the lorry for the prickly pear delivery, and then we'll come back once the rain's gone away and or we're delivering fruit or something, because there's not really much we can do in the rain. It's just sort of back and forth and setting up of things. So yeah, I shall see you all again shortly. Okay, we are back, and as you can see, we are fertilising. I figured I'd give the a little star spreader we've got a run out for a change. We usually use the big Agrotaurus, I think it is. I actually forget what brand it is, that big honking one. But I figured just for a change, we'd drag this one out. Now, I did have to swing by the store and buy a bag of fertiliser, because I got halfway down the road and then realised, oops, I don't have any fertiliser in this thing. And of course it was all still loaded into the other one, so I figured it was just easier to buy a fresh bag on the way. So there's a little bit of fertiliser left up at the store, which we'll have to pick up at another point. However, this is looking quite nice indeed. I'm hoping we're going to have enough fertiliser in here to actually do the whole contract. And of course, typically it's getting dark, which is really annoying, because I was hoping to do the sale of our delicious prickly pears in the sunlight and not in the middle of the night when the price hits maximum, because it's been on its way up now. So let's have a quick check again. Oh, it's up to 22.76, which is slightly higher than the average, or the estimated top price for April. So we'll hold on for a bit longer. Yeah, lights aren't going to be that effective at this range, but yes, fingers crossed this is going to do the thing. Now, that black bean harvest contract we've got should be okay until the next month. I would have to check the crop calendar to be completely sure, but I think that is 70% done already. Nice. Yeah, I think the black beans will be good for another at least into April, so we'll hang on to that, and we might try and get it done overnight depending on what happens. But you know, it's all a bit of a gamble, and it's not our crop, so you know, maybe we should do it. Maybe we'll have a chat with the owner of the field, see what they say. They might be fine with us leaving it until April. You know, they know their crop better than we do. All depends on when it's planted. But the good news is the sugarcane looks like it's going to be ready possibly in April. So yeah, that is going to be good, because we are getting very close to the amount of money we are going to need to get what I want to get. And I know that sounds ever so slightly mysterious, but I think most people that know anything about this map probably have an idea what I'm going to get. I mean, to be fair, there's not really a lot of choice as to what I could get anyway, so yeah, it's going to be one of like 3 different things. And there we go, we finished fertilising on field 8, so I'm going to drive around the back here. I think this is the it's the sugarcane plant, looking all delightful there in the night. Yeah, we did alright. We got see, what's 700? Actually, we might whiz by the shop and grab the rest of that fertiliser, because I think there was 700 litres of it left. So yeah, I think we will zoom over and do that. I'm just driving all the way through the weeds now. Cutting corners and taking shortcuts, that's the name of the game. And we're going to take another one just up here. Not through a field though, we don't drive through fields. We might drive on the side of fields in the grassland, but if it's not fenced off, it's fair game. One of these days I still intend to put like a little track or something down here, just so that we can drive through here and it not look like we're driving through somewhere we shouldn't drive through. But yeah, that's our wheat field there. Excellent. Well, let's check the price again of those things. 22.82. That is creeping up. It's only 7 o'clock. But again, it's the middle of the night, and I didn't want to do it in the middle of the night. That's annoying. Okay, but well, since we are here and we've got the lights on this thing, I'll have a quick look at the. If I park it about there, we've got, how many have we got here? We've got 2 more here. And if we have a look at this truck, I'm just going to drop that down there for a minute. This thing is well full. I mean, it is chocker. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 times 3. That's 54, something. We've got quite a number of litres of prickly pears to sell. Where'd I put? Oh, there it is. Yeah, so I think we are going to end up with some massive profit at the end of this. Oh, crumbs. Did not mean to do that, and it's all fallen down. That's what happens when you try and be clever with it. Come on, squeeze in that. There we go. Yeah, I was trying to get high enough up there that I can sneak it in at the top and still, I can still pick it up. Okay, good. What I might have to do is just fling it down the end or just drop it there. Oh, I got in the vehicle. Didn't mean to do that. And that's far enough. And there was one more, I think. Yes, one more. We'll grab that. So yeah, I have a feeling we are going to be making a midnight delivery of these jobbies. Plonk that in there. They're not jostling too much. Yeah, we'll leave it alone. Let's go and get that bag of stuff from the shop, and we'll cut back to when we're selling those things, be it day or night or morning or whenever the price is good. That is when we shall sell them. Alright, we are back, and it is very late at night. But it's a fairly clear night, so it's actually brighter than I was expecting. But we have some success happening here. The lorry we are in is loaded with... oh, it's closed. Well, that's awkward, isn't it? I was going to say we are loaded with... what's that stuff? The black beans, which we were going to bring in here and sell, but the sell point is currently closed. Well, that's awkward. In that case, what we are going to do is not sell, we're going to complete the contract on field 8. That's done. We've got everything harvested on both of those other 2 fields, and we are ready to basically dump that and complete those 2. And prickly pears are at 23.15, which is more than I was expecting. However, sell point is I believe it's this one, cooperative container sales. It's down there, and I think the container sales thing is closed at night. So we're going to leave our truck here. We're going to head over and grab the lorry full of prickly pears, drive down to the other place, and probably sleep in the truck until the next morning so we can sell it all right as soon as the gates open, because I have a feeling the price will probably go down overnight. I might be wrong since this is the beginning of April, but it's a chance we're going to have to take. So I shall see you over at the co-op container sales point at the very beginning of the day. Oh yes. Good morning everyone. Yes, it is now April 1 and we are here in our lorry. We've woken up, we are right in front of this place, the doors have opened, and the sale price is now $23.21. So that is quite good indeed. So we are going to hop it in here quick and sell our massive load of crumbs getting stuck on the gates and stuff. Our massive load of unstrapped goodies in the back. In fact, if I open the door, you can see them all in there having a good jostle. And if we roll over the sell point, there we go. They should start selling. There they go, they are selling very quickly indeed. Money is going up at an exorbitant rate. Just move a little bit, shuffle them around. Come on. Why do I have a feeling that last... Oh, there we go. Wow. Okay, that's a bit more than I was expecting. 155,000 plus another 4.5 grand environmental bonus. Wow, okay. Well then, that was a turn of events, wasn't it? So, yeah, now we need to zoom back up to the other place and check on the contracts. Yes, we've got... Oh, I should turn my lights on since we're coming out onto the road, but not the high beams. Yes, so now we need to go and do those contracts because the other place should be open as well. But, goodness, yes, that is... yes, I don't know what to say to that. That is a lot more money than I was expecting to get. So, yes, that is pretty epic. Yeah, let's head back and get the other lorry and sell or deposit the black beans. In fact, we're nearly there now. I was going to drive back to the yard and then run over, but since we're here we might as well just zoom by and pull in somewhere and switch vehicles around and have ourselves a merry old time with the old sell point. It's a little bit further than I thought, but we're nearly there. Let's go to the cab view for this. But yeah, that is very exciting. And I have a feeling the sugarcane is going to be ready as well for harvesting, which we'll have a look at in a minute once we get out of here. So I am going to just pull in here, out of the way, get out of that lorry, cross the road while being very cautious of traffic, hop into this lorry, and head in here. So we've got 2 contracts and 2 loads of what's it to drop off? What's it? Black beans, yes. Yeah, and this should be the sell point. So let's offload this one. I think that's a side dump. There we go. Contract on field 52 is about to complete. And then it should start adding that to the next one. Yep, there we go. Okay, 14% complete on the other one. Or 14% delivered, I should say. So let's get in a bit further and open this one. And again, we're just going to dump all of this and take the cash that we get from it. No sense in saving it. It'll only be a few thousand litres, I would imagine. There we go. About 3,000 or 4,000 litres. So another 4.5 grand off of that as well. Let's check the contracts. Okay, so we have 52 and 56 completed. Are there any more we want to pick up immediately? Crumbs, potato, oh, sugar beet harvesting. Yeah, nah. That's not our game. Good money, but not our game. There are a couple of big, potentially decent ploughing contracts. We'll worry about that next time. But let's check the map. Sugarcane. Oh. Field 10 and 11. They are ready to top, to harvest. And how much are these? Oh, yeah. Okay, this... I feel a plan formulating, but that will be a plan for next time. So, with that epic bombshell, we've ended up with 504 grand. Well, 504,577, which I think is a very, very good good thing indeed. We'll come back and pick up that lorry later on. But for now, I think this is a brilliant time to end it, so I shall bid you all farewell. And yes, I do hope you've enjoyed whatever this was, and if you have, do please give the old like button a little tickle. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do consider that. It is free and it does help the channel. And comments are always welcome, and if you would like to share this video, that would be greatly appreciated. And hopefully we will see you next time as we continue on with our contracting in Brazil, potential epic sugarcane revival challenge, whatever this thing is. Cheerio everyone.